Anytime there is a massive news story as monumental as the arrest of a former president of the United States, you have your main story, and then you have sort of subsidiary stories, and then you have secondarily subsidiary stories. One of those secondarily subsidiary stories that has caught the eye and ear of many of you is what is going on with attorney Alan Dershowitz and Trump's former personal attorney, Michael Cohen. Now, to give you the background on this, Michael Cohen, friend of the show, good guy. He used to be Trump's fixer. He was directly involved in the Stormy Daniels hush money payments. He served prison time for his involvement in those crimes, which now Trump is being indicted for. And Alan Dershowitz is a historically left-wing lawyer who has really started to become a darling of the right, regularly appearing on Fox News and Newsmax and Steve Bannon's show as a defender of Trump legally. And Dershowitz is always quick to say, listen, I voted against Trump and I look forward to voting against him again. But this is so unfair and that's so unfair and he's being treated so unfairly. The new thing, and this is just unbelievable stuff. Dershowitz says he's going to sue Michael Cohen. Okay. This started last week with Dershowitz on Fox News. I'm going to take you through the entire story. Dershowitz on Fox News said Michael Cohen tweeted that I was involved with underage girls on Jeffrey Epstein's island. And now Michael Cohen's going to be in trouble. So this is the start of the story. Here's Dershowitz on Fox.
Stitching together two inapplicable statutes and using Michael Cohen. Let me tell you something about Michael Cohen. He's not through with his problems. He just tweeted about me, saying because I had attacked his credibility that I was involved with underage girls on Epstein's island. I'm about to sue him now for defamation. As you know, the woman who falsely accused me acknowledged that she may have made a mistake in misidentifying me. And I would normally not sue somebody for...
I'm just going to sue. Usually I wouldn't, but I'm going to sue.
Writing that kind of nonsense. But this is Michael Cohen, who's about to try to prevent Donald Trump from running for president of the United States. And I'm going to
single-handedly
sue him for defamation, not let him get away with that. And when I sue him, I will be able to prove his repeated lies because he can't refuse to testify in a civil case. So his problems are just beginning. I'm going to make it a little easier for Joe Jacopino to
Did he say Joe Jacopina?
Cross-examine him. Although, as I've said before, any first-year student could win this case if the name wasn't Donald Trump and if it wasn't in Manhattan. This case has to get out of Manhattan.
All right. So there is Dershowitz saying he will be suing Michael Cohen. Then he appears on Alex Jones' show. And again, when we talk about the downfall of Alan Dershowitz, in a time past, Dershowitz would never even consider appearing on the program of someone like propagandist Alex Jones. It would just be, what? No, of course I'm not appearing on Alex Jones' show. But here is Dershowitz almost pretending like it's a normal show, saying he is indeed suing Michael Cohen.
Rob, start over. You're going to sue Michael Cohen. That's big news. Please tell us.
For defamation. And then the question that if he takes the witness stand, he'll be asked, you say you started telling the truth, but you just lied about Alan Dershowitz. You know he wasn't on Epstein's island. You know he's never had sex with an underage girl. You just got mad at him because he called you a liar. So you made up a story about him. So you're still lying, right? How is he going to get around that?
Yeah. So Dershowitz very soon will be really inconveniencing Michael Cohen, I guess. And then again, later, continuing to follow the thread of this story, Dershowitz finishing the rounds by appearing on Steve Bannon's program on Real America's Voice. And he says, you know, after I threatened to sue Michael Cohen texted me and said, I'll take the tweet down. But Dershowitz doesn't care. He's still going to sue.
If he apologized or took it down, or would you back off that? Or are you going to go after him hard on this?
Well, let me read you the email he just sent to me, Alan. As you know from our conversation on my podcast, I have and has always had tremendous respect and admiration for you as a constitutional lawyer and scholar. If you were angered at my tweet, why not just have called me and expressed that to me? I am happy to remove the tweet. But similarly, I ask that you treat me with the same respect that I treat you. Feel free to call me at any time. Well, he's willing to remove the tweet. That's not enough. When you throw a skunk into the jury room, you can take the skunk out, but the smell still remains. He accused me of associating with a pedophile on an island with young people. It's just a total and complete and categorical lie.
Well, now I'm confused. My understanding was that Dershowitz was saying it's true he did associate with Epstein, but he simply never did anything specific involving underage girls. Now, in any case, my prediction, other than Alan Dershowitz never recovers his reputation, my prediction is that Alan Dershowitz doesn't sue, because if he were to sue Michael Cohen for defamation, whatever the outcome would be, Dershowitz would be subject to discovery and examination. And even if it's true that Dershowitz was never involved with young whatever, I don't think Alan Dershowitz at this point wants to have to answer questions under oath about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. So call me crazy. I don't expect Dershowitz to sue. I could be wrong. I'm terrible at predictions. We will follow it and we will see.